Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. Today we have another bonus episode. As you can tell from the title, it's Rainbow Facets, and it is a bunch of them. If you knew how much I had to grind, and how many runs I did to get this many, you'd probably laugh your ass off at how much time I'd wasted. But yeah, I wanted to go for 50, but I really got impatient. I do need some Rainbow Facets for particular builds, in particular poison and lightning ones. But we can use all of them. But I tried to organize it in a nice way, but Blue did not want to cooperate. So we got close. I mean, it almost dropped one of each, just in perfect little order here, except for these last three down here. But we're going to go through and identify it. The general thing with these, let's go ahead and identify since people don't like waiting, is there's a variable in it, and we can actually show it off with this one right here. This is a cold facet. This is also a level up facet. There's one of the variables is whether it's a level up or whether it's a die jewel. One doesn't affect whenever you level up, one doesn't affect whenever you die. They all have the little bit of extra damage of their element added onto it, plus they have plus 3 to 5 of the element damage and minus 3 to 5 of the element resistance. This would be a 3/5 cold jewel level up. Now, what we're hoping for is actually lightning and poison. Well, hey, we got one, but it's not a great one. It's Nova whenever you level up, so it's a level up one, not terrible. Adds a little bit of lightning damage, and also increases lightning skill damage, and enemy lightning resistance is reduced. And we'll just keep on going through. If we can get some that match, that would be absolutely lovely. Like right there, I think that's yeah, those are level ups. So we now have 2 level up ones, and they are actually identical, which is pretty uncommon, but kind of cool. We're going to keep going through here. All of these, by the way, I've gotten either from the Council, River of Flame, or the, whatchamacallit, Worldstone Keep. I think I might have gotten 2 really early on from Act 1, and that's actually a really good one. That is a 5/5. We're going to separate these out. I will include all of these on a mule so you guys can check them out if you want to. That is a 5/5. That is a perfect Rainbow Facet. It's a die one, which isn't a bad thing, because after you reach a certain point, you're not going to get levels up very often, so it's not going to be super important. That's a 3/4 fire, which is me. We've got one of our poison ones. This is a 3/5 poison. I'm going to keep the poison and lightning ones out because I am going to need them later. It's going to help my organization a little bit better. So I'll throw my lightning ones in there. So we've got lightning, poison, and then we'll have our perfects over here on the left. How does that sound to you guys? So we can actually keep track of it as we go. That's a 4/3 fire. Not too amazing. I'm not really a huge fan of using the fire ones. We could use it on particular builds, but for the most part, the fire ones are the least useful of the batch to me. I do need to go grab a little bit more, and we were putting the lightning in there. That's a 5/4, which is better than what we had. If I'm going to choose one, like if I have 5 or 6 lightning ones, I'm going to try to choose the ones that have more negative resistance rather than the ones that are plus damage, just because that's going to make life a little bit easier for me in regards to actually damaging the enemies. And yes, I know I should have filled up the tomes before even starting this. Got another poison. Oh, that's a perfect poison one. So that's definitely going to be going onto a necromancer. I'll probably use the perfect ones for the necromancer, and for a certain other character, I'll probably be using the less than perfect ones because I don't feel like grinding up another 36 of these buggers. That's a crappy fire one. That's actually, I think that is absolutely the worst you can get. Lovely. There's another poison one. We're getting okay on the poison ones, and I do need several of them, because if you guys watched the best drop I've ever gotten video, I do need 2 of them for that. So those are going to get the 5/5s in it, because I doubt I'll ever get anything like that again. 5/4 fire. We are not liking the fact that we're getting so many fire ones. There's a lightning one. It was a garbage 3/4. 3/3 poison. Okay, so we're not looking terrible on the poison front. Another fire one. I should put the cold ones down here so we can actually get a good grasp on how many of each we're getting. That's fire. Do we actually have any more cold in here? We are getting a lot of fire ones. Good God. Yeah, just compared to any of the other ones, we are getting a ton of these fire ones. That's another lightning one. That's a decent lightning one. It's a 4/5. It's a die one as well. Generally, if I remember correctly, it might be different now, but it used to be that the die ones were a lot more valuable than the level up ones, but I don't remember whether that's for certain still, because I don't keep track of that too much. There's another 5/5 poison. Yay! And what was the other 5/5 poison? That was a level up poison. So if we put both of those into something, that would cover both of our bases. And yes, it is a different skill for level up than it is for the for the death, because if you level up and you get a high level venom, guess what? That makes your poison daggers pretty interesting, but it only works whenever you're leveling up. Oh, geez, all the fire ones. Good googly. There's another poison one. At least we're getting a decent number of poison ones now. And that's a 4 or 5. That's a decent one. Probably if I get another 5/5, we'll actually be set for the Necromancer build, because we'd have 2 for the shield and 1 for Death's Web. So that's a lightning one that can go in there, and that's actually a decent lightning one at 5/4. 5/3 fire. Yuck. We have another 5/4 fire. 3/5 cold, which is we're putting down here. Yeah, we haven't gotten a lot of cold, and we've gotten... Oh, yeah, we have gotten cold. Okay. So we actually have the non-perfect colds down there. I do need to put the 5/5s over there so I can actually keep track of them. There's another poison. Still no more perfect colds, unfortunately. Another 5/4. And we'll look at how many perfects we have in just a minute. That's another perfect cold. I'm trying to think what build I would want to use the cold ones on. It's a perfect fire, but because the cold ones, not really as pleasant to me. They're about as useful as the fire ones, except the cold ones I could actually use on a cold Amazon. I suppose I could use the fire ones as well, just a different build. So, okay, so perfects we have. How many, did we actually get any other perfect fires besides that one? It's not looking like it. No perfect fires there. We got 1 total. We got 2 perfect colds, which is cool because they're actually opposing colds as well. We've got 1. Where was that other perfect poison? I thought we had, yeah, there's 2 perfect poisons. And yeah, I guess we can actually work with those other ones. Did we get any perfect lightnings is another question. I don't think we did. No, we got a bunch of 4/5s. Like, if I were to have to choose between these two right here, I would actually choose this rainbow facet for the -5 resistance rather than the +5 damage. They're +4 and -5, but -5 is going to be a much bigger damage improvement in hell than a +5% damage, just because of how resistances work. Because if you've broken resistances, yeah. So, not too bad. We got some decent 5/4s for lightning, so we can actually use those. It's at least a plus. Could use those in various pieces of equipment. But overall, that's not actually how I was expecting it to go. So we got, what? 5 perfects out of 36. So that's not terrible. How many colds did we end up with? That's a fire. And these are poisons. So we got 6, 12, 15 fires there, which is not bad, I guess, if you're looking for fire damage. We've got 6 colds. We got 8 poisons, and we got 7 lightnings. We got a really heavy abundance of the fire ones, which is a little bit weird for me. But we should have gotten it divided by, we should have gotten divided by 4. So it should have been 9 of each. So we're not too far off except for on the cold. I think we made up pretty much all of our gaps with fire, because each of these, this is the closest to actual what we should have gotten with a larger sample set. Of course, with this sample set, it's way too small to actually make any statistical analysis. But pretty much every poison that we didn't get, every cold that we didn't get, and every lightning that we didn't get just went straight into fire. So fire is way overrepresented. And I'm kind of bewildered that we only got 1 perfect in it as well. But I will make an upload of this so you guys can actually mess around with them. I only play single player. Don't be duping and trading these, please, because then I might just have to stop uploading them. But it's more for you to experiment with characters, see the rates that you can actually kind of play with the different items with, and what rates they drop at. Kind of get a feel for what you can find as well. Best place for farming these is the travincal. For some reason, I was having really good luck in the Worldstone Keep because of all the ghosts. But other than that, generally not recommended to farm too many other places. Pretty much any level 85 area will get you rainbow facets if it's going to drop unique. You can get them from Duriel, I think, is the earliest boss that can drop them, and Dariel cannot. So don't even try farming them from her, but she is actually a good source of rare jewels. So you will be seeing a rare jewel one in the future. For some reason, I have worse luck finding rare jewels lately than I do uniques. Go figure. But anyway, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time on Diablo 2 whenever I show off probably all the other insane crap I found while farming for these, because I got a bunch of high uniques. I was like, I should save these. So that'll be next week. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.